hip hop.
We just witnessed one of the best Monday Night Raws in recent memory, and the IWC agrees. This is one of the best Raws in the last 15 years, easily. The WWE is heading in a very exciting direction under Triple H. My timeline is filled with tweets saying that this was the best Raw they've seen in years. Some say it might be the best ever. With Triple H finally having full control over the product, this man is on a mission to give us top-tier wrestling and entertainment. This was one of the best Raw endings in recent memory. One of the best hours of Raw in a minute. WWE Raw last night was one of the best pro wrestling/sports entertainment shows that has aired in years. It had a little something for everyone. Once again, proving you don't need to put on dream matches and have bangers to have a show everyone is talking about. Tonight's episode of Raw appears to have a great example of what separates the best from the rest. Blood, cursing, intensity, one of the best Monday Night Raw segments of all time. Better than sex. The Rock versus Cody Rhodes needs to happen at some point. This was the best episode of Raw in the last decade. Everything, I mean everything, cooked hard. Best episode I can recall in a long time. Dare I say, best Raw ending in years. I mean years. So as you can see, just about everyone enjoyed last night. I think what I really enjoyed about last night was everything felt important and real, you know? The promos feel more organic. Everyone on the card had a story. Nothing felt wasted, and it feels like we got some real story progression. Again, the characters felt real. What I'm loving about Triple H's era of booking is that the babyfaces and heels aren't so black and white, you know? They feel like real, actual characters that are dynamic. Consider Seth Rollins, alright? The man is a babyface, but he hates CM Punk, who is another babyface. These are two babyfaces that hate each other, and it feels real and not manufactured, you know? And that's okay. You can have babyfaces that don't like each other. It's the same thing happening on SmackDown. Bianca is a babyface. She does not like Bayley, who is also a babyface. That is okay. It's fine, as long as it makes sense and it feels real and organic, and that's how it feels right now, which is why I'm loving Triple H's era. My favorite segment on the show was the CM Punk Drew McIntyre exchange. It felt like I was watching improv. Nothing felt scripted. It felt natural and like a real exchange of words between two people who do not like each other. I'm really impressed with Drew McIntyre's mic skills. I did not know he was that good. I'm really impressed by him right now. When CM Punk is on a show and he has a live mic, you're on the edge of your seat because you believe at any point anything can happen, anything can be said. So you're just on edge. He brings something different to the show, of course. You just don't know what's going to come out of his mouth, and that is exciting. Of course, you had the great one-liners, but more than that, it just felt unscripted and kind of loose, which was fun to watch. Segment of the year for me. The closing segment between The Rock and Cody I thought was special. The Rock truly feels like the final boss, the overarching villain of the story, the big bad. That's the vibe I'm getting from him right now, which was awesome, but also kind of concerning. Roman does not feel like the final boss in more ways than one. I'm actually more excited to see The Rock versus Cody. I thought that The Rock was going to turn babyface, but at this point, it may have to be Roman. The final boss might kick Roman out of the bloodline. After last night, Roman Reigns might end up turning babyface or becoming a tweener to begrudgingly help Cody Rhodes down the line. The Rock is really becoming the big bad here. It's really compelling stuff. This could go different ways. Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley touched for the first time in a long time. I believe the last time they got physical was War Games 2022. So it's been a while. I like that Rhea was firmly the heel here. They reestablished that dynamic last night, which I believe is smart. The segment added some heat to this feud. Rhea Ripley has no respect for anyone. Bringing up Becky's daughter in that manner and Becky having that reaction, I thought was great. I'm looking forward to the Becky Rhea match a bit more now. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. This show had everything, man. We had some good in-ring stuff. Andrade did well, Ricochet looked great, Bronson Reed killed it, JD looked good, Sammy looked good. I thought everyone who wrestled looked good. Now, Candice and Ivy Nile had a very short match, but that match was more about story progression. They're telling the story of Candice LeRae's turn and how Indy Hartwell is dealing with it. So the in-ring really didn't matter. It was more about the conclusion of the match. That being said, I do want the women to have longer matches. One more thing about the main event. Cody Rhodes bleeding came off as a big deal because we don't see that much blood on the show week to week. When blood is used sparingly, it can enhance the story. It can have a great impact. Remember that. When blood is used sparingly. It's a good time to be a wrestling fan, folks. Raw was amazing. What were your thoughts? Did you enjoy Monday Night Raw? Is The Rock the big bad? Does the framing of this shot mean that Cody Rhodes will have help from John Cena and Stone Cold? Let me know. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.
Keep up!